Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. The warmer weather's coming, so it's feeling nice outside. So today I'm off today. It's actually currently Monday, April 20th, 8:02 a.m. Very early video. Got my coffee here. 1 second. So as you can see, I have a package that I'm sending out today. Talk about this in a second. So mainly in the video, I want to talk about offering a premium service on eBay. And when I mean premium service, I mean shipping service. Because I was on the forum, the eBay.ca forums the other day, over the weekend actually, and I was asking some questions and I was answering some questions, and one eBay seller actually, he's been an eBay seller since 2003 and had 2,000 feedback as of now. 2,000 feedback as of now. He probably had surpasses that. He actually told me he had over 106,000 transactions since 2003 and over $1 million in sales. Anyways, he recommended. He said to me, I said talk to him about FedEx. Why I offer FedEx, but he said I have an actual baby blanket up now. It's handcrafted. It's really nice, actually, nice and soft. So I have it up. I did have it up. I still do, but I'll tell you guys in a second. I changed the listing. I had it up for $11. Okay, shipping to the United States, FedEx Economy, same deals we're looking at right now. I charged $25 because you guys know my other video. It's 20 for the rate. The discounted rate's around $25 to $26 flat rate, up to 10 pounds. So the blanket was over 1 kilogram. It couldn't go track pack. Although track pack is $20, it's a really crappy service. Day definite. This is also day definite, but it's 2 days, not 7. Up to 15 business days compared to Canada Post track packet. So he's like, why would you charge $24 on an $11 sweater? Sorry, $11 blanket. And I'm like, he's like, you might. He's like, I'd recommend offering. He was very nice, but he said I recommend changing that to free shipping, like say $28 free shipping or whatnot. So I said, you know what, that's a good point. But I explained to him why. I said I had many problems with Canada Post. The post office where I am, guys, is they leave the package at the post office for about 2 days, so they don't even get picked up, and that's before cutoff time, and every post office has a cutoff time, and every post office gets pickups. So unless you're in a remote area. But these guys at my post office, they don't get pickups till like the day later. I'm not understanding what that, or my packages aren't getting picked up at least. So I scrapped Canada Post, but when I offer flat rate shipping and say I'm charging $14 and it's going to Vancouver or something, and FedEx, because I'm offering flat rate to across Canada via FedEx Express pack, because most of my items are small, or under 3 pounds, because the max you can ship a FedEx Express pack I got here is up to 3 pounds. So I'm offering flat rate of like $15, and I'm gonna add like that can go up to like $20. So if I'm offering $15 and it's only about like $17 to ship to Quebec, and I have a lot of, I think most of my Canadian buyers are in Quebec, like the past almost 10 orders were going to Quebec, and it's $17 the max is $17 to ship this up to 3 pounds priority overnight, which is a really good deal. I get that from Flagship Courier, the company I told you guys about where I get my rates. So it's $17 to ship priority overnight. So that's what I'm having my current rate now. But if there's a buyer in Vancouver and I offer flat $15 and the actual price is $16, then obviously and Canada Post is $16 and say FedEx is $20. Obviously, unfortunately, I have to go Canada Post expedited parcel. So, but I haven't used them yet, offering flat rate. All my buyers, the prices are between $15 and $17. So I've been always shipping them FedEx pack. So yeah, so FedEx pack. So that's what I've been offering. So if anything, if the price is just way too expensive to ship FedEx, I always have Canada Post as a backup, unfortunately. But I moved on from Canada Post. This guy said a lot of and it's going back to this guy on the forums. He's like, a lot of sellers try to offer cheap shipping. I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but I rather pay premium service and reassure myself the package will be there on time. Because I know FedEx, I never had a hiccup yet, except for one package. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I talked about it in another video. I sent a 9-pound package to the US. It was actually it was a really nice antique telephone. Sold it for about $30. It was nice and gold. shipping was 25 bucks, so buyer paid same thing. International economy, it was £9, so it was still the flat rate of 25, which is a really good deal. Packaged it up in a the phone wasn't too big, it was about that big. So I packaged it in a, sorry guys about the furnace again. I packaged it in about 11 by 11 by 11, so it was 11 inches by, so it fit pretty nice and snug. And the package, I shipped it, I believe, out in February, early February, and that's when the United States, central United States got hit pretty bad, and then this package was going to Alabama, and there was a pretty bad storm there, so the package got delayed about a day. Buyer didn't even message me about it. So that was one delay package, that was just due to weather, not even had FedEx hiccup. So I'm pretty rest assured with FedEx, and I told the guy, I said, you know what, I'd rather get my buyers to pay, you know, that kind of money. And he's like, oh well, I don't think a buyer's gonna pay that money. And I said, listen dude, you're a veteran, yeah, I understand, you've been with since 2003, but you know, some people, even myself, when I'm selling on eBay, I pay express shipping just to know it's on time. Pay the extra dollars. Track pack is 20 bucks. Pay the extra $3 or $4 for express. I don't know what like this guy's talking about. Like if he's gonna be charging track pack at 20 bucks, you might as well just ship FedEx for an extra $4. I don't understand. That's where I'm coming from. I don't know about you guys. You guys may disagree with me. I'd love to hear what you guys say. Just tell me in the comment section if you guys agree with me or not. Because you know, to ship an extra $3 to $4 express to the United States, and then track pack is 20. I'd rather pay the extra $4 FedEx up to £9. So it's pretty much like, it's like a sore thumb. I'd pick FedEx any day for that. And then moving on about that, we're in a thread because this guy sent sneakers to the United States. I think they were valued like $100-something. He dropped it off at the post office, and the last scan was at the post office, and phone with Canada Post and whatnot. They don't know where the package is. They're not giving him the refund. And he was sending them expedited parcels to the U.S. So the amount of money he probably paid for that, what expedited parcel, what, it's like $26, almost $30. Like I said, you might as well ship FedEx once again for the same price, and they'll get there in 2 days. Expedited parcels, I think expedited parcel USA is between 3 and 7 days. I'm not too sure, haven't used them yet. But Canada Post won't give him his refund. Not like FedEx, the claims aren't any better, they're probably just as bad. But I'm just rest assured, because I'd rather pay the same amount of money for FedEx Express rather than Canada Post, because I'm not too sure even a lot of people even know about the FedEx Express rate, because even there's actually another thread on the there was another thread on eBay. Actually, a buyer phoned FedEx, and they were saying that the rates that he got from eBay, they weren't applying to his account. And he phoned FedEx, and they don't even know about the some people don't even know about the discount. I even phoned myself; they don't even know about the discount either. Until I got a hold of a FedEx live chat representing the United States, because the only live chats offered in the USA. And she searched my account. She's like, "Yeah, I can see the rates." And I asked her, "Will these rates be sticking with my account as forever?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "The way the account's set up, looks like the rates are permanently attached to the account. So the only way those rates will disappear is if I actually physically close the account. So the rates are staying there, and I'm gonna keep using them." But yeah, the other seller was saying, "I don't know why you're charging so much." And I said, "Listen, man, I rather pay premium service, and rest assured I'll get that on time." And I absolutely love FedEx. It's so easy. And like I told you guys, I use ShipRest for domestic international shipping. This is the label right here. It's an 8 by 4x8 label. I ran out of the 4x6 labels, so I'm using the 4x8. And as you can see, the customs documentation invoice, 3 pages in there for FedEx Express. If you're shipping it, you need 3 pages of the same invoice. And yeah, so international economy today to the United States, one in Miami, Florida. I shipped to Miami, Florida before. The buyer from a couple months ago was probably about 10 to 15 minutes away from this guy's this buyer's address. This is the one that actually I'm gonna explain what this is inside the box. And that package went to Miami International Airport, and this one's going to Florida. Fort Lauderdale International Airport. Because if you guys look at your FedEx package, FedEx Express, at the bottom it usually says their zip code and then the nearest airport. And this one says FLL, which is Fort Lauderdale. I believe Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood. I'm not too sure. but you guys understand. So it's going to that airport. The other package was going to the same Miami, Florida, and that went to MIA. So I don't understand. But yeah, so it's going to Florida. And what this inside here is actually, it was a funny story because I listed I have a lot of printer toner that I didn't use like a lot, and they're all sealed and they're all pretty much new. They haven't expired yet. And I have a lot of it. So I put them up. It was Cyan. It was a Cyan, I believe Cyan toner. I'm not too sure what the company's name was actually called. It started with an X. It was Xerox. You guys might know Aero, because I have no idea. But I looked up, did a little bit of research on them. Each of them cost around $48 to $50 something. So I put $50. I listed them yesterday, Sunday. So I listed them around 11 o'clock. Literally less than an hour later, they sold, and I was like, I actually laughed because of I wasn't even expecting that to sell. The buyer paid immediately. He paid $124 in total. I made $97. Well, PayPal fees and eBay fees. I probably made about $94 on it. So yeah, so it's going. Like I said, I have this pickup scheduled today. It's raining today, so what I usually do is I schedule the pickup. My courier picks it up on time. Usually picks it up around 11 o'clock. But this time, since it's raining outside, I usually leave this on the front porch. But I left a note on the scheduled pickup. I said, "We're not ring on door." Say I didn't want to get in it wet. I know these actually FedEx boxes. They're really sturdy. Like, you guys gotta go. If you guys are shipping FedEx Express, just get yourself. You guys about that. If you guys ship FedEx Express, get these boxes. They're super sturdy and they save you a lot of money. So this is, and as you can see, you can hear that. That's actually, I check my packages all the time to see if they're moving. But that you're hearing is the actual printer toner, the cartridge inside the retail packaging, because it's like these are sealed, and I put on listing sealed, brand new. So I don't like hearing the cartridge doing that. So I was thinking of opening the cartridge box and putting like some cushioning there so it doesn't move like that. But I said I put it in the listing sealed, so I didn't really want to open it. So that's just the cartridge you're hearing. It's not too bad. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue, but these are pretty packed tight. So I put the cartridges are literally the retail box. I didn't even open them. I don't even know what they look like. They're literally almost they're fit just perfectly in here with bubble wrap and all, the 2-inch bubble wrap, so it's like that thick. They literally just fit in here, the same length and height as the FedEx box. So I was gonna put them in a medium box, but they didn't fit, so I'm like, I gotta go large. So both of them fit in here. The guy bought 2 of them, so I had one up for $50, and this guy purchased both of them. Or sorry, $48, and he purchased both of them. And yeah, so I put craft paper here, like about I'd say about 3 to 4 inches of craft paper. The printer toner, 3 to 4 inch craft paper, the printer toner, and then a little bit of more craft paper. So with this, that you're listening to right now is the actual cartridge, not the package moving. I always try to keep them tight, so this shouldn't be going anywhere too much. It should make it to Miami in good condition. It's not that big of a flight from Toronto, from Pearson International Airport, so it should arrive in Miami in probably about a couple of hours. So I wanted to discuss with you guys something else actually. What was it? Okay, I know that I'm not going to put this in the title, but I'm talking about non-paying bidders and buyers. It's happening a lot lately. Like the last week, I had about 5 people drop in. One guy, 2 of them actually. 2 guys were actually really nice. So the first guy I sold Super Smash Bros. It was a girl. She opened up her eBay account about I think a day before she bid on my item. She was looking for Super Smash Bros. So I checked on eBay watch account since she was new. I wanted to see what she was buying, just for, I just want to see what my buyers are buying. So she purchased the same game, Super Smash Bros. From 5 different sellers. So I'm like, you know what? It was already weird as it is, and I knew she wasn't gonna pay for it. And I messaged her. I'm like, so what's up? She messaged me back, and she's like, oh, I bought someone else. I'm not buying yours. Just like that. So I'm like, these people. Since she's new, I understand. She doesn't even know what the hell's going on. But I'm like, you don't do that. You don't just message someone and say, oh, I'm buying it. Sorry, I bid on your item. I'm buying someone else's. Then why didn't you tell me? Why didn't she tell me that, and I could have removed her bid? Like, I don't understand. Or she could have retracted her own bid. I'm not even gonna get in it because that gets me really worked up, but I don't want to talk about that. However, I have the Ace 2. As you guys know, it's a small Samsung Galaxy device, Galaxy Ace 2X. I have it up for $42. A guy put in an offer of $41, and I'm like, can't understand what that was about. Accepted the offer, sold. Messaged me back, said, how big is the screen? I said it's 4 inches. And he messaged me back. He's like, oh, because I have the Ace 2. This is the Ace 2X. He had the Ace 2, which is a smaller version. He had 3.7 inches, and he's like, oh, I had a case and everything, and a screen protector. I don't think it's gonna fit on the Ace 2X. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. So I'm like, that's cool. He messaged me. He let me know what the issue is, and I'm like, you know what? That's fine. But he's like, he messaged me back, and he's like, if you can wait till May 1st, I will repurchase it. He's like, I just want to get a new case and some supplies so I can put on the device. I'm like, that's fine. I trust him. We went back and forth, and he was actually gonna offer me an extra $20. I'm like, dude, he's like, since you're like such a good seller and you understand, he's like, I'll give you an extra $20. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Just like I'm always trying to keep my customers, you know, make them satisfied. I'm like, you don't need to give me $20. Just keep it. So he said he trusts me. I trust him. So I have this relisted for May the 1st. I messaged him the other day, and I'm like, I put a scheduled listing up for a specific day at 3 o'clock, and so he's like, that's fine. So hopefully he's gonna bid on, he's gonna buy it on that day that we decided to put it on. So yeah, so he was really nice about it. Yeah. So and actually the day before that, a guy bid on this, and he said, sorry, my SIM card doesn't fit in that, and he actually retracted his own bid, so I had no issues whatsoever. The guy was pretty awesome. He did all the work for himself, and that retraction bid actually goes towards his account. So I'm pretty sure he knew that, but he was actually kind enough, and he was actually knowledgeable and bid on the item and retracted his own bid. So I was really happy with that guy. That I had no problems with. But the people not bidding, like this girl did like last week with the Super Smash Bros. Like, why do you got to do that? I waited like a whole week on that, and then she goes and just like. And I had about a couple of other watches on there, and those could have been potential buyers. I relisted it yesterday, and there's last night, and there's already 4 watches overnight that popped in. I woke up, I usually check my eBay's page and my listings, and it's like 4 watches. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. I had more watches than I did before. I think before I had 3 watches when she bid on it, and those 2 potential other buyers just were out of luck because some person is very ignorant. So yeah, so just to wrap it up, yes, personally offer FedEx a premium service rather than Canada Post in some circumstances. I know there's people out there that say, yeah, Canada Post this. You guys heard the stories before from other videos, and you guys can check them out. But I had some issues with Canada Post, and I do get reimbursements on late packages. So kudos, like I said, on the customer service at Canada Post. But just for reassurance, international and domestic, I try to go FedEx Express, and the rates are actually pretty good compared to Canada Post. If you guys have any questions, you know, leave some questions in the comment section. If you guys have any opinions or disagreements, let me know. I really want to see what you guys think. So yeah, this package is ready to depart. It's being picked up really soon, and it's off to Miami, Florida. So thanks guys for watching this video. Remember to like what you saw and subscribe. Thanks for watching.